Hey guys, so I know I haven't been putting out very many videos lately. Had a bit of a lack of content over the summer, my perspective on the lawn care side of things. And just been a little bit busy. I moved here about a week ago. I'm just in Toronto for a marketing course until it starts snowing basically. But what I wanted to address is I've had a few questions, had a few people asking around, and some of you know already, but I didn't want to leave the rest of you in the dark on this. I actually sold all my Cyclones very recently and ordered 10 of the new Norman hybrids for this upcoming season. So I get it, you're like, what the heck? This guy puts out this content on these blowers saying they're super efficient, maybe you bought one, and now I'm getting rid of them. So you're like, what is this guy thinking? And I definitely understand that. However, I just want to clarify that the reason I sold mine really had nothing to do with the product. I had nothing bad to say about Cyclone blowers whatsoever. I was one of the first people to buy them, and one of the first 82-inch models I bought a couple years ago, and really had very little issues with the blowers themselves. They have definitely increased our efficiency by, throwing out a random number, 20-25%. I'm super glad I made the switch, and the problems that I've had have been very minimal. I had one bearing go last year. It was just a fluke, and that was taken care of under warranty, so that was great. Any questions I've had have been taken care of. The only other thing, the first season when I bought one of the original kind of prototype models, all the paint came off. It was dumb not to get it galvanized. However, they fixed that now, and I believe most of the ones that they're selling are galvanized anyways. I can't get too much into the details of why I made the switch, but to summarize it, Jim sold the Cyclone to Pronovost, and everything's under different management now. There's different people in charge of it, and I was trying to arrange something with them, and there was a miscommunication. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I have no hard feelings there at all. Everything's still good that way. Just felt that it would be a better fit to switch to Norman. I really like Mark Norman. The leadership there is great. I'm sure they stand behind their product. I've heard some great things from different friends of mine that are running the new hybrid. And another thing is, with the US dollar right now, I was able to get out of my Cyclones after a year or two of use and not lose too much on them just because of the exchange rate. And I actually sold them to some friends of mine who also got a great deal compared to buying a new one or even a used one in the States. So we all kind of won on that, and I think it was sort of a win-win for all of us on that. So I'm happy that it worked out like that. Also, I bought these Normans from a dealer where I bought a few tractors from them, so that worked out well as well. I got a pretty nice volume discount on the 10 units. So that was another reason. So yeah, if you have any questions about that, feel free to send me a message on Facebook or whatever. You got to join the Facebook group, United Snow Pros, if you're not in it already. However, just wanted to clarify that. I don't have the blowers here yet. It should be within the next couple of weeks. I believe we're waiting on one of them. There's a 100-inch blower that is still, I don't know if it's just still at the factory or if it's not made yet. I don't know what the heck goes on. Anyways, they said it would be here in a couple weeks, so I'm sure it will be. So I'm just going to wait for that to show up, and then I guess we will talk to you again when they show up here and start installing them on the tractors. But I'm confident that they're going to be great this season. Be sure to put out a bunch of videos showing you guys the in and outs of them and how they perform. Maybe do some comparisons to how they perform versus the Cyclone. Maybe we'll even do some comparisons on the other types of the new style inverted blowers. But thanks for watching, and we will talk to you in the next video.